In the year 2024, 30th December, Indian Space Research Organization, known as ISRO, took a major decision that can change the future of Indian space research. They have planned to launch a mission. If they successfully complete this mission, then India would be the fourth country after United States, Russia, and China to join this elite club. This mission is called SpaDex mission. Name of the mission might sound a bit weird to you, but the meaning of SpaDex is Space Docking Experiment. This mission not only aims to make India the fourth country to achieve this feat, but also showcase how far India has come. When countries like United States, Russia and China were reaching the moon, we, Indians, were carrying our rocket spurs on a bicycle. Today, it's hard to believe that we are racing with them. This is the power of our scientists and 1.4 billion people's hope and dreams. With that hope, Indian Space Research Organization ISRO is going to experiment with the docking systems technology as a part of this mission. So what is docking? Docking is a process where one spacecraft will attach with another spacecraft while they are traveling with such a high speed on the same orbit. It sounds very simple to us, but it's way more complicated than we think. Now the million-dollar question is how it works and why it's a game changer for India. Before we talk about why it's a game changer for India, let's find out how it works. As a part of this mission, there are two satellites, one called the Chaser and the other called the Target. Both are launched using Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, which is also known as PSLV. When they detached from the vehicle, there was certain delay between the Chaser and the Target satellite. This delay to make sure that there is a certain distance between the Chaser and the Target. Slowly, the distance between the two satellites will increase 10 meters per second. When the distance between these two satellites grows 20 kilometers, one of the satellite's propulsion system will be activated to maintain this distance for some time. Once they get the favorable environment for docking, the drift system in both satellites will be activated to reduce the distance between them. Once it's reduced to a certain distance, both satellites' communication system will be activated to communicate between them. Once they come closer, the docking system will be activated between these two satellites and slowly they will try to grab each other. Finally, they will become a single entity and move around the orbit. By doing this, ISRO will not only prove that it can dock satellites in the space, but also it can perform a lot of activities from the space without launching another satellite from the ground. This will help us not only saves us a lot of money, but also it would be a game changer for our much awaited mission, Bharatiya Antariksh Station, also known as BAS. As a part of this mission, we might be able to send our own space station to the International Space Station by 2035. We won't be able to achieve this mission if we don't have this docking system technology with us. To have our own space station, we have to send each spacecraft separately from the ground. So once they reach to the space station, they have to dock in the existing space station. So that is how the space station form in the International Space Station. You might be wondering, why do we even need a space station? That would be a separate story for another video, but to cut the long story short, it will help us in many ways such as climate change, agriculture, war, weather forecasting, etc. For the moment, let's cross our finger and wait for the docking. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like, share and subscribe button.